Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon FireRed. I'm your Game Master Darius. Last we left off, we were facing off against the Elite Four and won. Well, sorta. We won against the Elite Four. We still have to beat the champion. We all know who the hell that was last time we met. Well, last time we spoke to Lance. Look at this smug bastard. Hey, Darius. I was looking forward to seeing you, Darius. My rival should be strong to keep me sharp. While working on my Pokedex, I looked all over for Pokemon. Not only that, I assembled teams that would beat any Pokemon type. And now, I'm the Pokemon League champion. You know what that means? I'll tell you. I'm the most powerful trainer in the world. Oh boy. This might suck. God, this music is going freaking nuts, though. Well, I know I'm not going to outspeed a freaking Ivy, or a Pidgeot. Ooh, but that's a good damage. Aerial Aces again. Hits me for good damage. Ice Beam! Good. Good opener. Good opening. And we get a level. Alright, what's next? Alakazam? Still really don't have a good counter for psychic types. I really should have thought of that. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. It's fine. Maybe. It's going to outspeed Monty, though. Yep. This Alakazam might become a wall. Come on. Super effective. Could have been more. Yeah, no, Monty's about to go down to this. Freaking Alakazam. Okay. Balls. I'm gonna go with Aerial. I kind of wanted to use Aerial for other... How do you outspeed Aerial? Jesus. Alright. Guess next turn I'm going to try to max revive with Aerial. On Monty for... Yeah, you know what I mean. Exeggutor. Yeah, I'm gonna need to max revive against this for this Exeggutor fight. How many do I even have left? Oh, 2. Should maybe be enough for this fight. Who knows? Maybe the Exeggutor is going to do something stupid like try to Hypnosis. Or Egg Bomb. That's fine. Monty comes back out. Flamethrower. I really need to do the old leveling up, or not leveling up, the evolution shit. Okay. Oh, you're gonna be able to take at least one more hit, but I'm fine with that. Send out Rakdos. I want to say that the Rhydon will have mostly ground type moves. Or Horn Drill. And if it does Horn Drill me, that's bad news. Let's heal Aerial, because we will need her for Charizard. Rock Tomb. Missed. Good. Fly. Scary Face. Misses me again. Suck it! Yeah, I really should have realized that was going to be not that effective. Well, screw you too, buddy. You know what? Let's see if we can't Ancient Power this. Really? Rock ground type, right? Could have sworn that rock or ground... whatever. This is one of the reasons why rock and ground type Pokemon were always annoying in this edition. Alright, Water Pulse. Water Pulse. Water Pulse, Water Pulse, Water Pulse. I probably should have gone for the... Okay, nope, that was enough. Gyarados. Oh, jeez. I really need to have put something on a freaking... any one of these goddamn Pokemon to counter freaking Gyarados. I'm looking at either Scarlet or Cleo. Mostly because I don't remember what... You know what? It ain't a dragon type, so unless, you know, suddenly the changing of it, or the typing of it changes in the next 5 seconds, Ice Beam might be one of the better options. Yeah, regular damage. Yep. Don't let the freaking Gyarados be my wall. Always with the freaking weird-ass combinations. Water Flying type. Alright, let's send out Cleo. Cleo's gonna be faster. Maybe I'll be lucky and Slash will be able to deal way more damage with a crit. Or not. And... yep. Okay. Critical hit. Cool. Great. Grand. I love it for me. If it's just going to be blasting water type moves, I think I might as well send out Aerial. Who would I even revive at this point? I guess Cleo. Ah, right, Dragon Rage. Dragon Rage is fine. I'd rather it use Dragon Rage. You know, let's see if I can't Twister it. Because Twister might flinch it. Might. Keyword. Might. If I use basically anything, it's going to be useless against it. I was hoping that Dragon Pulse was going to at least... or Water Pulse was going to at least... Of course it's another critical hit. Why wouldn't it be another critical hit? Ugh. Alright. I can't hit it with too much. That was a stupid thing to say, Doc. I can't hit it with anything too weak. If it does... if I do, rather, it's just going to use... or they're just going to use a full restore. Yep, another Thrash. Alright, let's try Rakdos. Rakdos is somehow, sadly, one of my best bets. Fly. Thrash. Confused. Due to fatigue. Please be a kill. Yes. Awesome. Okay. Level 56. Charizard. Actually, let's see if we can't have it waste a couple of turns with Rakdos. Because now it is a flying fire type. So Ancient Power. Should be super effective. Yes. One shot, one shot, one shot! Ha ha! Suck it, Link! Here I was thinking I was going to have to bring out Aerial specifically for that Charizard. Rakdos, my dude. No, that can't be. You beat me at my best. After all that work to become League Champ, my reign is over already? That's not fair. Whew, shitload of money. Why? Why did I lose? I never made any mistakes raising my Pokemon. Darn it, you're the new Pokemon League Champ. Although I don't like to admit it. There he is. So you've won. Sincerely, congratulations. You're the new Pokemon League Champion. You've grown up so much since you first learned with Bulbasaur to work on the Pokedex. By the way, where's that Bulbasaur? Where's that little scamp? Why is he not on your team? Oh, you put him in the box. Or a Growlithe. Oh, it's not a bad decision. You have come of age. Link, I'm disappointed in you. I came when I heard you'd beaten the Elite Four, but when I got here, you'd already lost. Link, do you understand why you lost? You have forgotten to treat your Pokemon with love and trust. Without them, you'll never become a champ again. Darius, you understand that your victory was not just your own doing. The bond you share with your Pokemon is marvelous. Come with me. Smell you later, Link. Congratulations, Darius. This floor is the Pokemon Hall of Fame. Pokemon League champions are honored for their exploits here. Their Pokemon are also recorded in the Hall of Fame. Darius, you've worked hard to become the new League champion. Congratulations. You and all your Pokemon are Hall of Famers. I have the biggest, stupidest grin from winning this. Ivy, Primeape, Arcanine, Seadra. I don't know why I swapped from their names to their Pokemon. Leo, Rakdos, freaking clutch window. I got a feeling that if Rakdos didn't have it, I'm sure Ariel would have, but goddamn, League champion. It only took 63 in-game hours. And off he goes. And that was Pokemon FireRed version for the Game Boy Advance. Oh, this was actually really good to come back to. This was really a good time to come back to. I kind of wish that if I had found a mod to make it so as it was FireRed, but it still used red mechanics, that would have been interesting, but at that point, I'm almost might as well have just played regular Red. But again, there was that one mod that I saw of Red that was really tempting to use, but I was already like 20 episodes deep into this, so yeah. What a wonderful moment in the franchise, you know? There was something about the 2000s parts of Pokemon that was just so fantastic. Because you had the remakes of the classic Game Boy games, you had some of the remakes of the Game Boy, other Game Boy ones for DS. Again, my personal favorite had to have been Heart Gold during that time. But for this game itself, it is such a damn good time because it does blend in with what is considered modern at the time Pokemon with, you know, the OG game. And yes, I know that they've remade the OG game to death. Don't care. It's not what I'm playing. Graphically upgrading it was fantastic. All brightly colored and all that fun stuff. The Pokemon actually look like the Pokemon. Kind of a big thing, I suppose. Music is... Now that I actually hear the music and I don't have like a shitty ass set of earbuds that barely work, is fantastic. And once again, though, because it is based off of FireRed and it is very much a Pokemon RPG, you can pretty much just over level to the point of it's so easy to beat that it'd be ridiculous. As such, that is pretty much one of the things about early game, or at the least fighting against the gym leaders, is that depending on, you just gotta know your typings. Oh, what? You're a grass type? Time to light you up, baby, kind of a thing, you know? And God, I don't know. There's just so much I did enjoy about playing this again. So much of a good time. And it's hard to express because a lot of it is nostalgic. I will not lie. It's one of the reasons why I will always prefer the earlier generations to some of the newer ones, because it was still new. It was still only like 150, 250, however many, depending on your thing. You don't have a billion freaking Pokemon and strats and all that fun stuff. You just had what is considered, at the time, a lot of Pokemon to gather. And it was kind of the same thing when it came to Yu-Gi-Oh! At the time. Mid-2000s, that was pretty much peak Yu-Gi-Oh! To me. Like, they were doing the Battle City or whatnot, but anyways. God, this is fun. It is really good to also use Pokemon that I otherwise did not use in my past. So this was a really fun time to go back to. Anyways, 2004. Yep, that's us. We beat those guys. Beat that one too. And save the game back in town. Oh, hi, Oak. Ah, Darius, you seem to be enjoying traveling. Knowing you, Darius, I can easily imagine you going out to even more exotic locales. Good for you, good for you. That was the game telling me, hey, there's post-game stuff you ought to do. And boy, is there post-game stuff I ought to do. God, that felt good, though. I was kind of worried about not leveling up to 60. Because, you know, they were strong. Good to see you. How's your Pokedex? Let me take a look. 135 seen, 99 owned. I'm impressed. Must be been difficult to do. Yeah. Can I take this one? Damn it. From here, it's mostly I just got to level up a bunch of Pokemon to make them evolve. I gotta throw some stones at some other ones. That sort of thing. But there's a couple of things I do need to do in order to make this bleed into post-game, and I think I might as well do them now-ish. Oh wait, before I do, I have to get a Pokemon that at the least can paralyze. Alright, move. Would that still be... Actually, do you know a paralyzing move? Leech Life stuns. You do know Sunspore. Alright, you'll do. Come on, no touch. And we'll move you to box 14. Because we're not going to use you for a little bit there, Cleo. For reasons. Cleo doesn't know any moves that we need to get to where we're going anyways. Because where we're going, it's just a little bit of post-game stuff. I say a little bit of post-game stuff, I mean actual post-game stuff. Oh, where's that map gone? One moment, folks. There we go. This might be another situation of, oh god, what am I doing? Because down here, beyond the tentacles. No, I don't know why the hell there's tentacles in the freshwater areas. Beyond the tentacles, we have this locale. Power plant. Actually, oh. You're a trainer, aren't you? Well, you came all the way here. Maybe you're a Pokemaniac too. Want to see my collection? Freaking Pokemaniacs, man. Rhyhorn. Kind of out of nowhere, but alright. Rhyhorn. Ice Beam. Yeah, Ice Beam. I really honestly should have come back here a very long time ago to the point where I'm like, am I going to just completely blaze my way through this place? Because the answer is yes. Yes, I am. I'm not angry. You look a little mad regardless. The power plant. Ah, the power plant. Alright, so the power plant. It is filled with Voltorbs, Magnemites, and sometimes Pikachus. I think it's sometimes Pikachus. Is it sometimes Pikachus? Magnemites, Electabuzzes, which is apparently only FireRed. Funky, but okay. We're gonna use a Max Repel though. Because those bastards, I'm gonna go catch off screen. And you'll look around and be like, oh, there's a bunch of Pokeballs with items in them. Not all of them are items. TM17, Protect. That's a alright one. Elixirs, always a good choice. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, pretty much as soon as you get Fly, you can come this way, which is fine. Actually, I might as well sample one Pokeball that I know is a Voltorb or Electrode, depending. Now that's that one's an Electrode. Level 34, so I'm not that afraid of it. Unless it decides to explode on me. That might be a problem. Nah, actually, no. The explosions aren't the problem. The sonic booms are usually the problem, because that does a flat set amount of damage. Of course. Of flipping course. Alright. What? I was about to use a full restore when I know that I have paralysis heals. Alright. Let's continue on this pathway. Yeah, I'll probably just do the capturing of Electabuzzes and Magnemites off camera simply because it might be another situation where they're stupid rare and takes me way too long in order to get. I'm looking at you, Chansey. Thunder, though. That's a really good move. Ooh, that one I could teach that to Persian. And that wouldn't be a bad idea. Decisions. The Pokeball to the left there is yet another Voltorb / Electrode. Free Thunderstone. Map, 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 map. Huh. Lights in different colors are flashing on and off. Max Elixir. And the piece de resistance for this area. Well, another Thunderstone. And yes, I'm going to save because I learned my lesson when it comes to saving at the moment. Oh boy. Alright. We are going to swap out for No Touch. We are going to give No Touch the Quick Claw. Did I forget to... I forgot to grab a Quick Claw. That's fine. We're just going to save again so I don't have to do that. Okay. The second of the legendary birds. I definitely could have done this fight well before going into pretty much in game. Okay, it starts with agility. That's good. Not so good considering No Touch is barely able to hit shit. And it protected itself, apparently. Detect works like Protect. Alright, paralyzed. I really don't have anything else to do with that, so I think I'm going to go to Ivy. Now, hopefully, we don't kill this thing. Ow. Because I am 6 levels higher than it, it's probably going to interchange between Drill Peck, Detect, or just waste my time and protect some more. Annoying. Okay, alright. Doesn't affect IB, because I have elected to use... Wait. Protect? Or, Detect, Agility, Drill Peck, and what was the last one that we just saw it do? Thunderwave? If it Drill Pecks, this is gonna hurt, but... Paralyzed. Haha. Alright, Leech Life. Yeah, that was alright. I pretty much just want to do just enough damage to put it into the red. And realizing that No Touch is probably the worst Pokemon to do that with. Which one of you could do the least amount of damage? Not Scarlet. Definitely not Scarlet. I think we'll just swap off to Ivy and work on that. Yeah. And by work on that, I mean throw one of 70 Ultra Balls at it. Oh yeah, Drill Peck, Thunder Wave, Detect, Agility. None of those moves, well, only one of those moves is a Lightning type. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, because Drill Peck is clearly a better option to use than just another Thunder attack. Especially when it can actually, you know, affect a ground-type Pokemon. Just find it weird, I guess, that Zapdos doesn't have an offensive type move to do that with. Oh boy, I gotta like tap you in order to make it so as you stay in the Pokeball, don't I? Damn it. You bastard. Now I gotta heal. It's going to get to a point where it's going to be too low, going to use up all of its PP. And when it gets to that point, it's going to start hurting itself because it is going to use Struggle. You son of a beach. Which, I guess that wouldn't be necessarily a bad thing, it's just that it's not a great thing. Okay, I need one of my Pokemon to just give it the barest little bit of a tap. Who can do that? I'd say Scarlet. Scarlet's probably my best bet. If I were to use... Yeah, okay. If I were to use Aerial Ace, because I don't have a stab bonus, it should be partially resistant. Good. Alright. I probably should try to lower it a little bit more, but now I don't want to risk critically it. Yep, Thunder Wave. That's not it, I'll risk it. Ooh. I don't know the math. I don't know the math. All I know is that low HP means easier to do. You know what? We'll be back right as soon as I capture this thing. Oh my god. Oh, I thought that was gonna be like the 50th freaking fake out. Zapdos! Electric Pokemon, one of the legendary bird Pokemon. while it is flying, it makes crackling and snapping sounds. That is kind of creepy when I think about it. It's only 5 feet tall. Is that like from foot to top of its head or from its tail? We're not giving a name to Zapdos. Oh my god. For the record, I had restarted that fight. I used 130 total Ultra Balls in order to capture this thing. Sweet Pajama Jesus. I don't even know what the hell that's supposed to mean. But that's how I'm feeling right now. Just holy shit. Oh, you thought the Pokemon League was going to be the hard part. No. The hard part is apparently going to be catching a freaking legendary bird. Funny enough, an unconscious Rakdos is enough to get us to our next location. Ugh. Son of a bitch. That took nearly an entire 30 minutes itself. Just me tapping the A button over and over and over again. Oh. Funny enough, you know how the back in the day we were always like, oh, you gotta press a combination of A or B at the right time in order to make the Pokemon get captured and whatnot. I was pretty much tapping the A button the entire time I was doing this. And only at that last attempt I was like, alright, I gotta do something else on another window, and moved my hand away from the A button long enough for that to have happened. Jesus. The first reset mostly happened because it suddenly started struggling, because it ran out of moves. Docile nature, my ass. Oh. Raises foes' PP usage. Yeah, so not only had it used, let's see, 50, 70, 75 total moves, but it was also paralyzed long enough that like a quarter of those did not get used. So like over 100 turns in order to capture that Zapdos on a successful attempt. And what's a little bit sad, I still gotta get more Ultra Balls because we're not done with legendary Pokemon capturing just yet. But I'm gonna go ahead, very much save. Oh, like that that was my 100th Pokemon captured. Call an episode, because when we return, we're not done with this adventure yet. We got post-game shit to do, baby! Which means not only capturing one other legendary Pokemon, but also going off to deal with the 7 Isles. 7 Isles? Whatever the fuck they were called, I don't remember. I've never done those. I recall, maybe I recall, I don't know. I might recall beating the game once in the past, getting to the 7 Isles and being all like, nah, I'm good. But yeah, this has been a blast. This is a damn good time. And now to judge the game based off of its post-game when we're done with it. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you're all enjoying this series as much as I am enjoying playing it. If you want to support the channel, consider dropping a like, commenting, subscribing, all that fun stuff. Helps out the channel, lets you know whenever the hell I upload something, which is currently 6 days a week, 3 times a day, because I have no life. And if you want to support the channel in a financial fashion, I have a trio of links down in the description below. Ko-fi, Patreon, you can throw things at my face through my throne, which is just usually just stuff that is on my wish list on Amazon or something. I barely update it, I won't lie, but that's an option. All of it goes to keeping a roof over my head, food in my belly, and upgrading my PC and getting games for the channel whenever I have the extra douche. Now on to the post game. Thank you everyone so very much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.